Right then, this is a quick walk around video, and this is for a Suzuki SX4 S-Cross, and it's the top of the range SZ5 model. Finished in this beautiful blue metallic with a black leather interior. Just 38,000 miles on this car and in absolutely lovely condition. To go around the car for you as I always do, front of the car, lenses completely clear and intact, no cracks or condensation. Front end of the car very clean, just a few kamikaze flies who managed to touch themselves in the meantime. Bonnet extremely clean, hardly a stone chip of any note on there at all. Near side, passenger side of the car, absolutely mirror smooth on the panels there. Worth pointing out, full set of Avon tyres on the car with very good tread. Alloy on the near side here, one takes all the bashing. I can hardly see a mark anywhere on there at all. Near side rear alloy, again, absolutely unmarked. And come around the back of the car, bumper corners, entry points, all very clean and tidy. Then offside, driver's side of the vehicle, again, pretty much mirror smoothing panel. I can't see any obvious marks on there at all. Offside rear alloy, again, absolutely beautiful. The remaining panel work, it's really lovely. And then final alloy, again, absolutely super. So externally, very nice looking car, which is in beautiful condition. It's coming to the boot area now. Again, all been kept very nicely indeed back here. So coming to the back of the car now, this is pretty much the Achilles heel of any family car, but this one's been given very light use indeed. Full black leather in the car, and it looks absolutely superb, in wonderful condition. The front passenger door card, as with all of them, very clean and tidy. Footwell areas again, all lovely and clean. And front passenger seat there, again, been given minimal use. So finally come to the driver's door card, again, wonderfully clean and tidy. And driver's seat has been kept really nicely. Just a pan up there for you, excuse the pun. Obviously got the big glass roof with electric blind, and obviously it opens electrically as well. So inside the car now, engine's running into this section so the dash can be seen illuminated, which pretty much looks as new, in all honesty. It looks absolutely lovely. Sat nav, you can see they're working perfectly. If you pop the car into reverse, you get that lovely clear colour camera on there as well. Dual zone climate control, heated seats. Let's say all been kept very well indeed. Come to the main dashboard binnacle, coming there for you. You can see there 38,379 miles, and there are no lights on whilst the engine's running there. But so it's in fabulously clean condition in here. Just to quickly show you, owner's manual pack and lock and wheel nut key, both here and present with the car. Right then, this is a quick road test video, and this is for a Suzuki, and it's the SX4 S-Cross, and it's the top of the range SZ5. This particular car is registered KY65HFC, and mileage currently showing at 38,373 miles. The reason we do the videos is basically so that if you're looking at this car online in an advert, you actually get to see that very car in operation. We know that many of our customers, as is the case with the chap that's just bought this, are willing to travel huge distances to come and see our cars, so the least we can do is to go to the time and effort to do this for you. Road test is also done on these quiet country roads very close to our premises, so in that sense we hope it will be representative of what you feel yourself should be offered a test drive in the car. As you'll hopefully know from the walk around video when I get time to do it, because it's the way it's edited. This is done first, then that one comes second, but it comes first on the editing. Background to this particular car, so it's literally just come in as a part exchange. Chap's bought one of our Honda CR-Vs. It's been a very well looked after car, both mechanically and in terms of the condition of the vehicle. Engine starts absolutely instantly, obviously push button start, top of the range car with the keyless start and keyless entry system. Settles to a completely smooth, even idle. No warning lights at all on the dashboard whilst the engine's running. relating to the engine or any other part of the car for that matter. Temperature gauge running at a third currently, or just over, which by all accounts is where it's meant to be on one of these cars. I've just double checked it on Google. But the engine's very nice. It's quiet in operation, certainly when you're up and running. Pulls keenly, pulls very nicely through the rev range. Obviously its main feature is obviously it's very, very economical indeed, but it's noticeable how much more grunt it's got than its petrol equivalent when you put your foot down. It's got a pretty much instant throttle response in that sense. Engine then feeds through clutch and into gearbox. As you expect with such a low mileage, clutch is absolutely perfect, bike point is exactly where it's meant to be. It's lovely and smooth in actuation as well. Gearbox on the car, obviously 6-speed gearbox on this age car. Obviously extract the best economy and performance out of the vehicle. Very nice gearbox actually. I haven't driven one in a while, but its gear changes are positive, accurate, precise, pretty much as you'd expect from a Japanese car. They do gearboxes really very well indeed, and it feels as tight as it ever would have done when it was new. So it's all good in that sense. Steering on the car, nice and precise, tracks dead straight. There's no vibrations coming back through the steering wheel at all at this speed, or any speed, certainly up to the legal limit, which I'm allowed to drive the car. But it does feel nice on the road. It's got a nice weighting to it. It feels nice and precise in actuation, which is in use rather. So when you turn into corners, it's very, very car-like, not SUV-like at all in that sense. Chassis of the vehicle, again, nicely set up. It gives you a very comfortable ride actually. Whether the extra weight of the diesel engine possibly helps in that sense. Certainly seems smoother than the petrol engine one that I drove a few years ago. But what I'm looking for on road tests is any kind of mechanical noises coming from underneath the vehicle. Things like sort of little chatterings or knocking noises, and there's again nothing at all coming back through. The cars are all good in that sense. Worth pointing out, the car will be going next week for an independent MOT, so all this kind of stuff will be checked as a matter of course in that through that MOT test. Just going to swing around here. They are nice manoeuvrable cars. They don't sort of, on the road they change direction very nicely. There's not a lot of lurch to them because you sit sort of a little bit lower than you would do in some of sort of taller SUVs. Just going to give the brakes a bit of a shove. But I know they're good because I checked them earlier, but yeah, brake pedals nice and solid, good initial bite, no pulsing or vibrations coming back through the brake pedal, so all good in that sense. Looking around inside the car, all in very nice condition. It's not been cleaned yet by us, although it's very clean in here. Nicely built. There's no squeaks, rattles, buzzers from the trim or nothing like that at all. And although it's a very highly equipped car, being the top of the range vehicle, it's very easy to just jump in and drive. Sat nav's really simple, easy to use. Dual zone climate control system, absolutely ice cold air because the chap had it regassed by all accounts not that long ago. Heated seats with 2 settings and a warm bottom and roasting backside, and then a dashboard in front which is nice, simple, easy and legible. Multifunction steering wheel, obviously got cruise control, audio controls and hands-free controls as well, all working exactly as they should. Nice with the big glass panoramic roofs on these as well, because it just adds a lot of natural light into the vehicle, which really helps with when you've got darker interiors on cars. But as I said at the start of the video, the point of it is literally just to show it in operation, and I haven't driven it previously. I knew it was going to drive well, but it does drive very, very nicely indeed. No issues at all on the vehicle. It just feels exactly what it is, a low mileage car, and drives exactly as the manufacturer intended. If you've got any questions about the vehicle, don't hesitate, please do give us a call.